Yes, everybody, big up yourself. So the simple process of how to cook rice and peas. So first of all, we boil our peas, we wash our peas, and then we put it in the pan. After putting it in the pan, you add some thyme, a few cubes of garlic, and you let it boil until your peas starts to soften. When it starts to soften, it will start to look like this. And all you do, you now wash the amount of rice that you're going to be using, the quantity amount that you actually want. So if you've got a little bit of water in there like this, and I literally want my rice to come up to about here, I don't think I'll add any more water. I'll just wash my rice in, and I'll just make my rice swell up to a certain level and make it steam. And because rice is the thing that starts to rise as well, and peas is the thing that also swells up when you start to boil them as well, everybody, yeah? Big up yourself, 24-hour kitchen, cooking with Ringo Vision. We're there, rice and peas. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, so let's do a little test. All right, so first of all, we get a few grains of peas, and we just do a simple little test, and we just squeeze it. As you can see, look at that, nice and soft. So that's the texture that we're looking for, everyone. Now we fully know that we can start to wash our rice to create our rice and peas. So the next stage that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add some coconut milk into the water and let that boil in for about 10 to 15 minutes. And after that's boiled in, I'm gonna add the rice that I'm gonna actually wash to put in to complete the rice and peas, everybody, yeah? Are good vibes. Yeah, man, look at that. Wow. The smell, the flavors that's coming from the thyme and the garlic, amazing, everybody, yeah? Are good what? Vibes. All right, so everyone, look, you think I joke. So with our rice and peas, quick and fast, I just want to run this through you. We're going to have pan-fried salmon that's already seasoned up. We're going to have lamb cutlets, and we're going to have the steak part of the lamb as well, which is this part as well, everyone. A good vibes. The cutlets here is also going to be served with the rice and peas. The peas has already been boiled and everything, everyone. So I'm going to show you the next stage to the rice and peas in just a short while. We're also going to be adding sweet potato, Irish potato as well, everyone. We're going to boil this, half boil this, and then bang it underneath the oven. A good vibe. So we've got our carrot, pepper, garlic and onion that we're going to be using today as ingredients to go with our salmon and our lamb chops. Good vibes. Big up yourself. How is everybody? I hope everybody is good and feeling well. 24-hour kitchen season 7. Yeah, man, I had to give you this one here, everybody. Yeah, big up yourself. You don't know what I'm going right now. I kick where I go what? Kick it off. Okay, just what we've been waiting for. Yeah, man, this is exactly what we've been waiting for the pot to bubble up and half boil the potatoes, and then we can turn it off, and then later on down we'll just pop them underneath the oven. All right, a good vibe. The lamb chops have been sitting down and resting and waiting. So now I'm just gonna add a bit of olive oil to our pan that we're gonna use for the oven, everyone. We're just gonna put this in the oven now and just let it warm up, and then we're gonna add the lamb chops in. Are good vibes. Good vibes. I'm just gonna turn off the pan with the potatoes now. Big up yourself, everybody. Okay, so what I've just did is just added a little bit of olive oil into the pan and a little bit of herbs. Are good vibes. And then I'm just gonna just put Yeah, man. Look what time in there. The pan's off, but because the electric cooker's so hot, it's still bubbling a little bit. So I'm just gonna let that go and rest and sit. The potatoes are not yet as soft as how I want them to be, but while they're sitting down and resting in the hot water, they'll eventually get to the softness and consistency that I'm looking for, everybody. So make sure when you're doing this at home, you don't wait until the potatoes are fully soft as how you want them, because when you put them in the oven, you might find out that they start to break apart. So we want to have that consistency where they're still firm and hard, but we were just applying a little bit of herbs and spices and a tiny bit of salt and a little bit of the all-purpose seasoning mix in the water as well. When I take it out, I'll sprinkle it with the flavors that I want with the herbs and spices, and then I'll just pop it underneath the oven. Good vibes. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna strain off. Look at that, whoa. So I've just strained off the potatoes. I'm just gonna make that sit for a little while. Good vibes. So yeah, so I've popped it back on into the pot and just let it sit until I'm ready to use it next. Good vibes. Oh wow. Okay everyone, we're ready. Our pan's hot. Let's just place our lamb chops inside of our pan now. Lamb chops, and we've also got steak as well, steak chops, but it's lamb. Steak part of it. Good vibes. Olive oil's in there. Just let that one there go and sit there. Yeah man, nice one. So what I'm gonna do now, everybody, really hot. Whoa! Let's get this bad boy back inside. Big up yourself, everybody. So everyone, back to the initial thing that I'm trying to show you guys right now is the rice and peas, the simple way how to make rice and peas. So now that we've completed and the peas is soft, we've got garlic in there, we've got thyme in there, we've got a bit of our all-purpose seasoning in there. And now what I'm gonna do is just wash the rice. I'm gonna show you the amount of rice that I'm gonna wash to put into my pan. I'm gonna turn my pan back on, everybody, yeah? So I have good vibes, big up yourself. We're fully inside of the kitchen today. Yeah, man. So now we're washing the rice, everybody. We need to thoroughly wash it so that all that cloudiness is gone from the rice. So we're gonna wash it a good 3 to 4 times just to get rid of all that cloudiness and make sure that the rice is fully washed out and a lot of that starch is washed out of it. Good guys. So now you can see that my rice is partially washed. I'm gonna give it one last wash, and yeah, we're gonna just start to prepare the rest of the ingredients. We're gonna start to prepare the rest of the ingredients for the rice and peas. So as you can see that the water is nice and clear, everyone. That's what you need to get when you're washing your rice. Good vibes. So today we used Basmati rice, 1 kg, and we washed half of kg. So we're using half a kg of rice, everybody. So good vibes. So look at this now. So we're gonna be using coconut milk, to go into the rice and peas. Normally you can use fresh grated coconut, but if you don't have fresh grated coconut, this is what we're gonna use to replace that creaminess for the rice and peas. Are good vibes. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is add the coconut. Look at the transition instantly. The creaminess that you can see that's going into our pan. So that dark red peas that you can see, peas water, is now starting to transform and it's becoming like a creamy look, creamy texture. So good vibe. So we're just gonna make the coconut milk boil into the water, and then we're gonna add the white rice that we've just washed. Good vibes. So we have a bit of coconut milk left, so we might leave this for later, and we might use it with something else. So remember that we've got the salmon, we've got the potatoes, and we've also got the lamb that's inside of the oven, everybody. So we're just gonna check in on the lamb right now. Good vibes. Wow, wow. Woo! All right, good vibes. So we're liking how they're coming on and how they're looking right now. So what I'm gonna start to do, simple things. Add the potatoes in. We just mix this around, everybody, so our good vibes. So this is what we're looking like now. So we've added the sweet potato, the Irish potato, and next what we're gonna do, we're gonna start to add the chopped peppers, the garlic, and just spread everything around evenly with the carrot and everything. Good vibes. Yeah man, and just bang this back in the oven, everybody. Our good vibes. Wow, so yeah, this is what we're looking at right now. So we're at halfway through. We're just gonna put it back in the oven, and yeah man, the next half an hour to 45 minutes and we'll be at completion, everybody. Good vibes. So what we're doing is just rinsing up our containers that we've just used for the potatoes and everything, everyone. So because we're gonna also be steaming some vegetable today as well. Full healthy factor going in right now. So I'm just gonna fill my pan up quarter way, not all the way, just quarter way. All right, let's check in. Yes, so everything's bubbling up nicely. So let's just add the rice to the pot of peas. Are good vibes. Okay, so now that I've added my rice to the peas water, I'm just gonna cover it and just let that do its own thing, everybody. So good vibes. All right, so I guess you're wondering what's next and is it gonna burn, etc, etc. Okay, so first and foremost, everybody, yeah, we haven't added any extra water to our pan than what we've started off with. So we've had to get the consistency right with the amount of water. So first of all, you have to know how much rice you're going to be cooking in the first place to know how much water you're going to put in there, because you don't want it to become what do you call it? You don't want it to become rice pudding, everybody. You don't want it to become a rice pudding. You actually want it to become rice and peas. So you want the rice to steam up with the peas and start to formulate, everyone. So you just leave the rice in the water for about 15 to 20 minutes and just let it do its own process. Make sure that you've got the stove on the right temperature, not too hot, not too low, just so that it can bubble and then the water can start to dry up, because it's soaked up by the rice that's gone into the pan. Good vibes. All right, so look what's happening now. You can see inside of our pan. Look. You see that? Everything's starting to formulate. The rice is starting to rise up in our pan. We're gonna lock it because we want to keep the same consistency. Good vibes, everybody. So we've got our stove goes up to like a 3. We've got it on a 1.5, so you know that you don't need to have it too high, everybody. Just let the rice steam. Don't play up in it. You don't need to put the fork in it. You don't need to put the spoon in it. Just leave it. Let it do its own thing. Good vibes. Okay, so now what we're gonna do now is just cover up the vegetable then, and we're also gonna let that go on steam away as well, everybody. Look on the rice now, man. Look on the rice now, man. Whoa, just a quick preview. You see that? The thyme is just popping up on top of the surface of the rice. Good vibes. And whoa, so look at that, everyone. So yeah man, look at that. Wow. So we're at that completion that we was talking about. Look how shelly the rice is. Nice shelly. So we're just gonna make this one steam down. We're just gonna make this one steam down for the next 10 minutes, everybody. Yeah, we'll put the fire on the lowest now. So our good vibes. Good one. Good vibes. Look at that, everyone. Nice. Yeah man, so let's have a little shift round now, so we can have a look and see what I want. So yeah, look at the chops, good vibes. Potatoes are there, carrots are there, onions, everything. Yeah, we're just gonna pop this back in the oven. Yeah man, good vibes. Wow, yes everybody, so I've come to a grand finale with the lamb chops and the lamb steak. Good vibes, good vibes. Oh yeah man, yeah, this is it. So we're at a completion everybody. Yeah man, the lamb chops completed, the steamed veg completed, the rice and peas completed. I hope you found the rice and peas tutorial very useful everybody, yeah. For the next episode, just stay tuned for the next episode. Pan fried salmon with the prawns and the chopped vegetables that you can see here. Everything that you can see here. Yeah man, the next episode is also going to be coming soon as well everybody. So look out for this one here people, yeah. A good vibes. But thank you very much for staying tuned with this episode everybody, yeah. Rice and peas, lamb chops, lamb steaks, steamed veg, oi, sweet potato, Irish potato, are good vibes. Big up yourself everybody.